Me and my niggas outside of the crib, blowing the smoke and rolling a few, shooting some dice and making a flip. We getting a lit, you know what it do. One of my homies said, I got a question I wanna know, like what would you choose? If you had 24 hours to live, then where would you go and what would you do?
I'm gonna do one with just sitting, so then while I'm doing it, me and my niggas outside of the crib blowing, so they're not paying attention to me. They're still working or they're still hustling while I'm doing this, right? Then all of a sudden, Merc just taps me and looks at all of us like, yo, I got a question I want to know, like what would you choose, right?
And that's your part, Merc. Right?
That's his part. And then after that, nigga, the hand goes, I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up the soldiers. We'll fuck with the tape and see what we do. All right?
Me and my niggas outside of the crib, blowing the smoke and rolling a few, shooting some dice and making a flip. We getting a lit, you know what it do. One of my homies said, I got a question I wanna know, like what would you choose? If you had 24 hours to live, then where would you go and what would you do?
We're trying to figure out what's going on with this dappled light right here. I don't think it looks right. We got an M40 punching through an 8x of highlights, and we're gonna probably chuck some half CTO on the M40.
Stick at the bank and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor. Give them the shit that they couldn't afford. Bop in the Porsche, skirt on the cops and I'm flipping the law.
I know.
I played on that one.
I didn't even know damn, dude.
Buy my cribs and then give them a plow with a straight blade.
It's not always the size that counts. Alright guys, I'm Trevor Finney. We're in Worcester, Massachusetts. We're shooting Joyner Lucas's music video, 24 Hours to Live. This is the bank heist scene, and this is the first scene. This isn't the first scene in the video, but this is one of the first scenes that we're shooting of the whole project. So this is gonna be a huge project. The whole team's excited to do this. We're very excited to see the outcome. Let's go.
Stick at the bank and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor. Give them the shit that they couldn't afford. Buy my cribs and then give them a tour. Whipping the Porsche, skirt on the cops and I'm flipping the law. Bury the ops and then dig up the cars. Give me after the shit that you put on action. Stick at the bank and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor.
You guys will be running it right now.
So we're filming. Grew out a mustache just for this shoot. About to be the worst cops ever seen. Not even gonna stop the criminals. It's gonna be amazing.
None of this is gonna be going on. Like, you don't even know like we're behind that.
Exactly. That's like the whole point of it. Don't touch him. You don't even know he's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Skirt on the cops and I'm flipping the law. Bury the ops and then dig up the cars. Throw me a party with all of the bros and then turn every day to a holiday. I have an orgy with all of the hoes who ain't never wanna give me the time of day.
We got him on camera. Don't do it.
Yo, Marty, can we grab some pizza?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do?
Second to last scene, the White House scene with Joyner Lucas, 24 Hours to Live, powered by Limitless Media. This one's gonna be nutty.
We took the same setup from yesterday because we liked it so much, and we put it right over there. So we got the M40 through another half CTO, through another 8x of highlight, and here we are. It's a nice cloudy day, and we made the sun.
Pull up to the fucking White House with an AK, go inside and cut the lights out, then I make way.
I need the Secret Service to be
Take from the rich and then give to the
right.
poor. Give them the
That's what I
shit that
wanted
they
to do.
couldn't afford. Down like a Mayday, make a renovate the whole hood, then I vacate. A lot of niggas doing no good, but they maintain.
But this one, you're literally just running straight. We're gonna time it all perfectly. So like I said, this button's gonna get clicked, the CO2 is gonna shoot out, and then 2 seconds after, you guys are gonna run. And I'll have one of my guys basically tell you guys when to go. So it's all gonna be coordinated.
Fight, but don't hit me. Fight around me, but just be wary that I'm right there and try not to hit me while you guys are.
And don't interact with him whatsoever.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do? Where would you go? What would you choose? So I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do?
So you'll be sitting or standing, whatever, right here. And then the 6 pedals will be seated with daggers on their heads, white shirts on, staggered, all behind you. What's gonna happen is, all that's just gonna happen behind you. The lights come down one at a time to reveal each one of them staggered.
I'm chaining them.
They're gonna have those potato bags over their heads, and they chain like not rope, fucking rope to the chair.
By
their ankles and their hands.
Make a renovate the whole hood, then I vacate. A lot of niggas doing no good, but they maintain. I'ma gun down every pedophile. Wonder if I get to heaven now. I'm a criminal. I take every deadbeat daddy, put them in the ground. Niggas that let they been around, but they're in and out. I'ma run a couple 100 miles, then I'm giving out. Hook to the people at the bottom that can never smile. I can feel the clock running low any minute now. Everything I ever wanted, I'ma go and get it now. Nigga now.
you know, enjoy the show.
And I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up a trunk and then head to the Beverly's. How about the whipping and rob a celebrity? Take all the shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my enemies. Slap any hater that showed any jealousy. If you had 24 hours to live with it, what would you do if it was you instead of me?
We have a tank and we're gonna drive through the streets. It's gonna be a crazy day. You ready? We'll touch yourself up. I think we're looking all right today.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do? Where would you go? Or what would you choose? So I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do?
Nigga, this ain't the size of a real tent, right?
No, I know. You got a photo?
No, it's cool. It's cool. I just thought it was a big ass tent.
Like with the fucking turret in the front and shit.
Like a huge ass fucking.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know, like what would you do?
I feel like it's more of a flex going downtown.
Yeah, we could. It's just gonna be dead downtown, don't you think? There'll be more action here.
I don't think that matters.
Buildings. I want the buildings. I want
True.
the.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I said we get the buildings.
What you do? Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding the grudge against. Slide out the plug and stare you 100 bricks. Slap any nigga that did any sucker shit. Run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24 hours is all that you gonna get. Would you go stupid or would you do none of it?
We're shooting one of the craziest tank scenes I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Utilizing a tank and a city street, an active city street. It's literally still going right now. They're not actually shutting down the street. We just have a crazy police detail. Yeah. Not many people can pull this shit off, I'm telling you. We got a crazy team right now rocking with us, and everybody's doing their best, and it's just absolutely fucking incredible to see. So can't wait to see the rest of this shit. Let's go.
And I'm coming for every nigga that owe me cake. Better have every single penny and don't be late. All the running and hiding you doing won't be safe. We ain't talking and I don't wanna negotiate. I'ma fucking your baby mamas a procreate. Give your son a new little brother, I hope he hate. Got a bullet for every nigga that told me wait. No more rhyming at OJ, I need a Kobe steak. Sick of time.
Yeah, that shit go hard.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?